If you want to learn how to put on Color Street in multiple ways and use half a set for both hands, stay tuned. I post videos every week. I mainly post bullet journal videos, so if you're on my channel for that, don't worry, there are a ton more coming. So first, I actually forgot to video this, so I'm showing you after the fact. Definitely use the alcohol pad wipe that comes with it. If you lost it, just put some rubbing alcohol on your nails. And this is what they look like. I'm putting on Halloween themed glitter Color Street nails. Now, the key to this is to find one that is perfect for your nail. I have big nail beds, so this one is a little bit too small. So I just put it up to the nail, and this one looks like it'll just fit. And if you can't find one that looks like it'll be perfect, don't worry, I will show you what to do. So you just peel it apart, and there's two sticky things to pull off. You have the front and then the back, and I like to pull off the back a little bit and then hold this piece down because I want to keep it perfect since I'm using it for two nails. So you want each side to have that round edge. If you need to, you can pull it a little bit to make it a little longer. I usually have long nails, so I like to pull it vertically so it is a little bit longer. And the first two nails I put on wasn't on camera, sorry. So you're just gonna line it up to your cuticle as perfectly as possible. But if you don't worry, you can lift up that Color Street nail polish and you can just rearrange it. And I like to just push it down when I'm ready. When it's perfect, you just want to really set it on your nail, push it down. And to cut this piece, this is the method I like to use, is I just use my nail and just rub it until it kind of punctures the nail polish a little bit. See, it just pulls up perfectly. Now I accidentally squished it, it's okay. You can be pretty aggressive with these, but you also want to be careful. Now we're using this other side for my left hand. So this is how you're going to save so much money. You're using half a set for both hands. That brings these nails to $6 for this whole set, and it's going to last me at least 10 days I get out of them. So I just line it up as perfectly as I can, and I reapplied this one like 4 times. So don't worry if you need to reapply. It's going to be hard your first few times, and then you'll really get the hang of it. This took me about 15 minutes to do all of my nails, which I think is really good timing. If you're new, it'll probably take about 30 minutes. So once I set it and I like the way it looks, since we don't have to save the rest, I just flip it over my nail and push it under my nail, but we don't want to leave the rest of the nail polish under that nail. We definitely want to take that out. Otherwise, it could just make the rest of the nail polish come off the next day. So I'm just puncturing it with my nail and being careful not to rip the top. And once I puncture it, I just peel it right out from under my nail, and there we have it. But as you can see, there's a little bit on my cuticle, so I wasn't perfect with that nail. Normally I just leave it and it peels off fine the next day, but if you want it to be perfect, you could use this little tool. I just had this lying around in my drawer, or what I normally do is just use my left thumbnail, but a lot of people don't really have too long of a nail. So I'm showing you how to use this tool. You definitely want to be very careful at this point. It is easy to rip. You want to let the nails really set. So they are a little bit fragile for a few hours, but you can definitely do normal activities like laundry and everything. I would just not take like a really hot shower or something. And this is another way you can do it. The alcohol pad wipe and this nail file comes with every single set, so you're always going to have it. And this is really just puncturing the nail strip, and then you just peel it off and use the rest on your other hand for the same exact nail. this is another way you can do it. Once you have it on and the cuticles line up, you can kind of put it all together and twist it, and then that breaks it, and voila, there's a little bit hanging off. So I just use my nail, and I be very careful, and I'm just scraping it off. It comes off very easy, and you could also use that little tool to do this that I showed you earlier. But yeah, I just use my hands. I never use any tools, any extra tools. I do always have a little bit of a long nail. They're actually short right now. They broke recently. So I just want to show you, you can really pull these to the sides, long ways, if your nails are really thick like mine. And this really helps when you have a design that you want on a specific nail. So I didn't realize at the beginning I would have totally used the small pinky that didn't fit on my normal pinky, and I would have just used this method of pulling it to make it fit on my pinky, because I have two bats next to each other. And now I'm going to show you how I save these strips. You want to keep it in a plastic baggie, and I just stick a straw in there and suck the air out. That way these stay fresh and I can use them next week or whenever I want. I don't know why I am holding my hands so creepily. That's kind of scary looking, but here is the finished product. These lasted 10 days, and I'm going to show you all the colors that I have. I've saved a bunch, and look how cute. If you don't know what Color Street is, I just wanted to show you all the colors that they have, some floral ones, and I'm going to show you my friend's information. She actually sells these. I buy these from her. They do buy 3 get 1 free deals. She does a ton of raffles. They're really inexpensive. They're great quality, and I highly recommend them. Thanks for watching.